Today we're making wire and glass bead spiders, and right now I'm making the legs of the spider, 4 on each side. This is just the fastest way that I found to do it. We're going to cut those rounded ends off after we make the body. I used 18 gauge on the legs, and for the center that I'm wrapping is going to be the body of the spider, and I used 20 gauge. These are both tin copper wire. And so I'm kind of wrapping it just to get it to the right size. I'm going to compare it to the bead and see, and I wrapped too much, so we'll take some of that off. And this was just so much easier than the way that I had been doing it. I was like wrapping and twisting the legs, and this was just way faster. I had to make 5 of them, so I wanted to figure out the best way to do it. And we're just going to build it out on the body with solder, and I use 60/40, and I'm using the Haku FX 601 soldering iron set to 410. And yeah, I'm just going to build the body here. Now we're going to come in and I'm going to start cutting the legs, just cutting those ends off. And those little extra wire tabs I kept, I'm using those for like the antlers. But yeah, just going to cut the legs to size. Get everything shaped and twisted. And then we're going to go ahead and spread out the legs and get those shaped. And it's kind of a preference how you want to bend and twist the legs. I do one in the center, and then I do the feet. When I'm using a lot of wire, I like to use liquid flux. I find that it flows better. over the wire. So that's what I'm using here. And I'm just putting little gobs of solder on the little crooked bends in the legs. I want it to give my spider the little knobby leg look. That's my goal. And I do like the way that it turns out. So how do you guys make your spiders? Like I said, this is the easiest way that I found. I use the bead because I didn't have to take the time to cut the glass and stuff, and it was already such an involved project that, you know, I wanted to cut corners wherever I could. So this was a little corner that I cut, but I mean, you could use just glass. But yeah, I'm interested in seeing how everybody else makes their spiders. And I hope that this helps some people out. Maybe you guys will want to do it like this. Like I said, it seems like one of the simpler ways. So let me know, and I hope you'll share a picture and stuff. And if you have any questions or comments, please go ahead and leave them, and I'll do my best to answer. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. It really does help my page grow. We're up to 12,000 followers now, and I'm super excited. Thank you, everybody. And I hope you all enjoyed this video. I have a couple more videos to post in this little series. And yeah, then we're going to be done. And here it is. I love the way it turned out. Thank you all so much for watching.